Good evening. I wanted to share my thoughts with you guys for the Amarillo dogman, Amarillo creature picture that's been going around. Everybody has sent it to me, it's been on the news, and I purposely haven't watched anybody else's breakdown on it. I kind of wanted to give you my thoughts purely on this. And first off, context is important. This is a zoo. This isn't just some guy. So I don't think they would necessarily Photoshop or hoax anything. Now, could they be hoaxed? Could it be a guy in a suit or something taxidermied or something like that? Maybe, but I think they probably would have caught footage of somebody setting something up on a trail camera. The other thing, too, as far as Photoshop, I know it's not impossible, but very difficult to Photoshop something from behind that's behind a fence, as we can clearly see that this subject is. So I don't think it's any kind of Photoshop. I think it's a genuine creature. That being said, I also know that from trail cameras, because at night they have an extra long exposure, so it's really easy for pictures to be blurry, especially if something is moving or standing up or turning really quick. For all we know, this subject could be a deer or a fox or something else that's bent in a really weird shape that makes it look like an upright canine, but it could be something completely different. A bird or a hawk or something just turned real quick and you just get a quick blur, and then the pareidolia in your mind, which is where we look for human-like things, could fill in very easily. So that could be going on here. Also, one thing that came to my mind is from my experience going to the San Diego Zoo, watching the elephants charge after California mule deer that can sneak through the fence and eat the elephant's food. And from watching them feed all the other creatures, meat eaters, and herbivores alike, is that they just leave a lot of food around, and wild animals, birds, and other things. They even joke it's part of their free lunch program. So if there was a wild creature out there, it's probably picking up some of the food that's left out for some of the other creatures, for some of the other animals that are at the zoo. So, it would make sense. So just to have one single picture like that, not having a series of photos, not having any kind of background on it, it's certainly a mystery. One thing being from a zoo, you don't think they're going to Photoshop or fake anything, and it being a trail camera, that they would more than likely have captured somebody faking something. So I don't know what it is, but it certainly is interesting. So let's talk about some of the more paranormal explanations. Everybody's first reaction is it's a dogman, an upright walking canine phenomenon that's a lot like Sasquatch that's spotted all over the United States and around the world. Basically a werewolf, if you will, without the transformation, just some kind of a wild, upright walking dog that's very terrifying. And they are spotted in Texas, so that very well could be. The other thing to me is the legs look a lot more, not like a dog leg, but like a human leg, which would be like a gugwe type creature, which is more of a Sasquatch type creature with a protruding snout, more like a baboon, more baboon based than dog based. Although the picture looks like, the way it's kind of sloping downhill, that is definitely a smaller subject, something maybe like a large dog just standing up that blurred funny, or a smaller person in a costume. Although it's really hard to tell. A subject can look close but small, but be larger and farther away in a picture. So it really is kind of hard to tell what we're dealing with. It also could be misidentification. It could be a dog with hurt paws walking on its hind legs and it blurred to look more like human legs. It could be somebody in a costume. I don't know. Until more come out in the area, till other people have spotted more things, we're just not going to know. Or it could just be one of those pictures that lives as a question mark forever, like so many of these other unexplained pictures are. Well, folks, it's a strange world out there. I got new videos coming out every Friday. Stay safe. God bless. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel.